sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. This game marks the end of this stretch at home for the Suns. Back on the road tomorrow. Well, they are on top of their game right now, and guys, on top of the league, the best record in both conferences.
Coming into the season, every analyst picked this team to be in the top tier, and boy, have they come through. They are as good as they look on paper and are poised for a playoff run.
It looks like what they're doing is appropriate in terms of its timing, coming together late in the year and ready for the big time.
Yes, that goes in. Johnson's got the first points up on the board for the Suns. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing. Here's the Suns with the ball. Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. Bridges for... The shot, no good. And Utah the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
You want to respond in kind, but that last game was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Again, Mitchell missing. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
The Jazz with another miss. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Marty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
First personal foul.
The Jazz making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Payne can't hit.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
Back to Gobert. Crafty move. Shoots over Crowder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Team foul. Jazz substitution. Hassan Whiteside.
Now Shaman. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Payne. Craig with it. 6 to shoot. Suns moving the ball around. Driving inside.
Shot clock violation.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Alexander Walker. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. 1:31 left in the first quarter. Pass to Whiteside. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Nobody near Pascal. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to McGee. Shakes him. And it's McGee with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Pascal pulls it down. Jazz trail by 4. Here's Clarkson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Now here's Payne.
Jazz foul.
He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That's his
and
first
Rudy Gay
foul.
picks up the foul.
Fourth team foul.
That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, and stolen by Whiteside.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Now, here's Pascal. Pass to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Clarkson, no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Phoenix ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what's your take so far in the Suns?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And here is Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Ayton. To the inside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 1.
Royce O'Neal.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the Jazz, another 3.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Paul, right side. 5 on the clock. Here's Booker on the mark with the 15-footer.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, he's too... good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. They grab their own miss. Paul outside. Here's Booker. Second chance shot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Good on the three-point shot. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
And and they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Back to Conley. And taken away by Johnson. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Booker outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And we're seeing players, Brett, rise from deeper than ever before. You were a pretty good shooter. What was your maximum range?
Wow, Kevin, that's a great question. I wasn't allowed to shoot where it is that I could shoot from, so we won't get into that. But, yeah, guys are coming into the league more equipped, and it's because they're seeing that happen with players like Steph Curry, players like Trae Young, who are making that shot more and more effective, Damian Lillard, and now they're practicing those shots and they're more efficient with them. So there's a reason why guys like the deep ball, and it's getting deeper.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Utah leading.
Suns foul.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
.143 left to play here in the half. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Down low. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pascal. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Pascal's got his first 2 points of the night.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Clock at 6. Payne up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Utah leading by 3. Driving in. McGee with the block. Craig with it. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Crowder feeling it out a bit. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of the game. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Back to Bogdanovic. Pass to Gay. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. From past the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Payne. Here's McGee. And the Suns miss again. Clarkson for 3. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
What a performance for Bojan Bogdanovic. He has been the story for Utah. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And we'll be right back after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
All right, fans, that was your Suns Dancers Dancing.
Suns trail by 9. Here's Booker. He's got 9. Releases from 15. Misses off the left iron. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
Suns foul.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so he makes both from the line. Booker with it. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Mitchell looking it over. Back to Conley. Launches it. Rebound by the Suns. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Ball left side. Goes up the baseline. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Pass to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. They get it back. Jazz passing it around. Shot clock at 5. Back to Mitchell. Trying to get open is Bogdanovich.
Donovan Mitchell.
And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Jazz substitution.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Pass to Whiteside. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assisted by
Whiteside's got his first bucket in this one.
That's just pure strength and size from Whiteside, just a Hulk out there. It remains a matchup problem for basically any roster to try to match up physically.
Jazz substitution.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter of play now. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Suns trail by 7. Payne looking around.
Utah foul. Jordan Clarkson.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Third team foul.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Mitchell with it. Bridges covering. Mitchell outside. It's Gay on the wing. Nice move. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his third personal foul.
That's their third straight make off an assist. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Outside Crowder. That three off the mark. Jazz leading by 8. Mitchell outside.
Phoenix foul.
The Jazz have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Booker looking around. Over Mitchell. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Utah with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific.
For your Suns Dancer. It's the
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Conley. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Gobert. He's covered by Ayton. Now Clarkson. Out to Conley. And a miss there on the triple. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Clarkson. And stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Stolen by Michael Conley. Pass to Gobert. Out to Conley. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Crowder with the steal. From deep. A rebound by the Jazz. And here is Conley. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. The kick out to Crowder. And the 3 ball is good. Crowder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Crowder not hesitating on the offensive end.
Here's Conley. Takes a 3. Here's Gobert. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. For 3, Bridges drains it from beyond the arc.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Conley feeling it out. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Coming on to the
From
floor for the
deep
Jazz.
three-point range, Conley's shot is off.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bridges' shot, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz fans, you are the sixth man. Now let's show them why.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Bogdanovich.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
How about the attitude of Bogdanovich? When he's got it going, he's looking to fire it every time.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Conley penetrating. A special move before the shot. Now it's a 7-point Jazz lead.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Kicks it out to Booker. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
The drive by Booker. Here's Bridges. Misses the mark. His third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Booker draws the double. The three from Johnson. Stolen by Clarkson. O'Neal up top. Back to Gobert. Nice move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Royce O'Neal.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
.30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. In the corner, it's Clarkson. No good on the three. And it's the Suns' ball. Shot from 16.